YouTube. So welcome everybody. TNT, we are not really a class. We are just here in a meeting to talk in English for 1 hour. The TNT is free, so you don't have to pay for this meeting here. We talk about a specific subject for 1 hour, and me as a host here, I am responsible to choose the subject that we are going to talk about, and also to ask 10 questions, almost 10 questions about this specific subject. And we discuss that into separate rooms. So I'm going to split you into small rooms so we can talk better with everyone. So I ask you please to present yourselves when you are going to be splitted. And I'm not a teacher. I just have to present myself. So my name is Avella. I am 26 years old. I am a production engineering. I used to work in the automotive industry, but now I am working in a food industry. And I used to live in São Paulo with my parents and my brother. Actually, my brother is here with us today. And now I am living in Goiânia alone by myself. And I think that's it, guys. I'm going to ask for those people that are new here to present themselves, and then I'm going to send you the questions, and I'm going to divide us into small rooms. And 10 minutes before we finish, I bring everyone back here to see how it was. And okay, I think we can start with Pedro. Pedro, can you present yourself for us?
Hi guys, I am Pedro. I am 20 years old. I am software developer, and my English course I am advanced, but I am beginner. Okay, I'm sorry if I make like travar. Okay, but this is my first talk outside my English course.
Okay, thank you, Pedro. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. And one thing that I forgot to mention is that regardless of your level of English, everyone here is very welcome. So it doesn't matter if you talk, you are fluent or not. Everyone here can talk and have a good time. Okay, so don't be afraid to share your ideas and stuff like that. Thank you, Pedro. Who else?
Hello, good evening. My name is Renato.
Can you present yourself?
Yeah, my name is Renato. I'm from São Paulo, and I am 56 years old. I'm a graduated in law, and I am a public employee.
Great, thank you, Renato. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Who else is new here for the first time on TNT that never participated before?
Hey,
I'm also new. You can go now.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, go
Go
John.
ahead. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is John. I'm 26 old, and I'm living in Goiânia too.
Really? We are neighbors.
Yeah. I'm working as IT engineer at a startup in Curitiba, and I'm currently master student in UFG on computer science. That's it.
Great.
My first time here.
Great. Hope you enjoy it too. Andressa, you can go.
Hi guys, I'm Andressa. I'm 24 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I study meteorology at UFRJ, and I work as a BI analyst at Descomplica.
Oh, I know Descomplica. Great.
You do?
Yes, yes. I saw some courses there. It's great. Thank you, Andressa. Welcome here. Who else, guys, is here for the first time ever?
Oh, Good evening, guys. I'm Patricia. My first time in this session, but I know TNT. I live in Lauro de Freitas, city close to Salvador, Bahia. I'm here to improve my spoken English. I'm a journalist, but I've been working like a public employee a long time. I'm 51 years old, and I'm here to improve with them.
Great. Welcome here, Patricia. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Who else, guys?
Me.
Hi, Adiani. Can you present yourself for us?
Hi. I just want to say sorry because my internet's not good today. It's raining a lot here. So I will not open the camera.
Okay, no problem.
My name is Ariane. I am 25 years old. I am a vet and I work in a food industry. I'm learning English for a long time, but I don't usually speak. So I'm here to improve my English speaking.
Great, you are in the right place.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Are we with them? Hi, Igor. Can you present yourself?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Igor. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Rio. I studied fine arts. And it's my first time here. I studied English for a long time ago, so now I want to practice again.
Great, great. So welcome, Igor. Anyone else who is here for the first time?
Hi, my name is Danilo. I'm 44 years old and my first time here. And I need to practice conversation because I understand technical English. I'm formed in computer science since 2000 years, and let's go.
Okay, that's it. So anyone else here? I think we have more new people here than the older ones. No? Okay, guys. So today we are going to talk about language. And I have here 11 questions. I'm going to send you here on the chat. So please, I ask you please to copy that to have it with you. I'm going to divide us into small rooms. And then 10 minutes before we finish, I bring everyone back to see how it was. And as we have a lot of people, I think we have Endel here with us. Hi, Endel. Endel is a host here on TNT also. So I think we cannot have everyone that is new here with me, but I think I'm going to divide it with me and Endel as well, okay? So we have 20 people here. I think we can separate into 5 rooms. Let me see. Okay. Let me see here. Just a moment, guys. I'm just splitting the rooms.
Excuse me, are you see me in the webcam? I'm the left or right, or I'm center?
You are on the left.
Oh my God, my webcam.
No, but I can see you perfectly.
Yes, not because here I'm seeing in the middle face just.
No, I can see everything. I can see you fully, like you're.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Just a moment, guys. I'm just splitting the rooms. Okay. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I'm going to invite us. Okay, so see you 10 minutes before we finish, okay?
We need to go to join in the
Yes,
room.
yes.
Okay.
Only Andressa, John, and Patricia. You're going to stay with me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we are here. So I'm going to start asking the questions, but feel free to add something to interrupt me because we are in a real conversation. Like we don't need to follow exactly what is here. So I'm going to start with the first question. And what is fluency for you? Patricia, can you answer that for me?
Oh, yeah. I think
Us?
fluency is talk without thinking and talk with slangs, with preposition. Normally, I think fluency is more than to know the grammar rules.
I think I cannot listen to you very well. I don't know if it's only
No?
me. Oh, now
Me
it's
too.
Now?
Yeah.
Me
Now?
too.
a little bit low.
Now?
Yeah.
Now it's better?
It's okay.
Yeah, now it's
okay.
Now it's fine.
Mhm.
Oh, I think fluency is talk with normally is talking without thinking, is talking with slang, talking with preposition, talking freely. Because when you have fluency, you don't need to think in grammar rules. And when I put this verb or this sentence, I think fluency is more difficult than speak normally. I think it's a best level.
Yes, I totally agree. What about you, Andressa? What do you think? What is fluency for you?
I think fluency means that you can make yourself understandable for the other person. Like you can get the words easily out. You can express more easily the words you're thinking, and you also think in English and not in Portuguese anymore. And you can make other people understand what you're saying, indeed.
Yes, sure. How about you, John? What do you think?
I
Do you
guess
agree
the
with the
fluency.
girls?
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay. Because my computer freezing. Sorry.
Okay.
I guess the fluency is we can share our knowledge about something without fear to talk, and when you can share some idea about some topic, and obviously you use the grammar or you have a great pronunciation, but the main point I guess is when you can communication, when you can talk about something and another people can understand you. I guess that's it.
Yes, I agree with you guys. I think fluency is what Patricia said. When you say something without thinking about that, and you can express yourself like in many ways and talk different subjects. Like you are able to talk that. And most important, when I was studying English, I studied for almost 8 years, and my teacher always said to me, because sometimes I didn't understand and I couldn't say something, and my teacher always said to me, Isa, you have to, maybe you cannot, you don't remember the word in English, but you have to have ways to talk about it. For example, a book. It's a book. It's a object, and sometimes I forget the word book. And I said, oh, it's the thing that you have like paper to write down so people can understand you like that. So I think it's great to have this assimilation. I don't know how to say that, but to make this connection between words and what you have to say. John, can you please read the second question for us and answer?
Yeah, I can. This language make the personality of each nationality different. I need to answer the question. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So I think that is true. The personal of nationality is different because I don't know. I guess our, for example, I'm from Brazil and I study English. When I study and talk in English, I guess that my personality change sometimes because the language, and I think so. I don't know. You understand? Sorry, guys.
Yeah. No problem. I understood. Andressa, can you please answer? What do you think?
I didn't understand the question. Like, it is talking about one person or person from different countries. You know what I mean?
Yes. When I wrote down this question, I was thinking about different countries, like the personalities that they have.
Oh, okay.
Or even in the same country. For example, here in Brazil, we know how to talk in Portuguese, but in each different state, we have different accents and things like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Yes, I think the language makes the personalities, and we can see that by the slangs that people use and the bad words and how they express themselves, like more aggressive or more patiently. I mean, we can even compare the Portuguese we speak here in Brazil and the Portuguese they speak in Portugal. Like, it's very different, and I think we can see the difference of nationality even in the language. I think maybe it is that.
Yes, I agree. How about you, Patricia? Do you agree with Andressa?
Oh, yeah, I agree, because sometimes I like to listen and to watch some African channels on YouTube, and I realize the difference of personalities when they are talking. It's very different. And sometimes I like to study languages. I like to see some channels on YouTube about Spanish, and I realized the same, because in Argentina, they speak Spanish very, very different than Latin America, and very different than Spain. It's very different. I think And I think when I speak, for example, English is totally different when I speak Spanish. The accent, the accent is very different.
You know how to differentiate like them, like Argentina from Spain? Do you know when someone from Argentina is talking with you, for example, if they are Argentines? Yeah, you know how to.
Because in Argentina, they have a mix of Spanish from Spanish and a little bit of Italian accent in Argentina. In
Didn't know about
Spain, Spanish is more, I don't know, there is this word in English, sibilante, more sibilante. In La Casa de Papel, you can realize these little details. In Latin America, no, they speak without sibilant words.
Oh, I didn't know about it. Do you speak in Spanish, like fluently?
Yeah, a little bit.
Great. We have Spanish here on TNT also if you want to practice.
Yeah.
It's great. I agree with you guys. I think is what makes us unique, right? But I think due to the English thing, English is like a global language. Everyone try to talk about it, and also, but even in English, even almost the whole world try to speak English. Each country has its different ways to talk about it. For example, Indians, like their English is very difficult to understand. I used to work with some, and it's very difficult. But it's what is the question is saying is what makes us unique, right? So I think it definitely makes us different, the way you speak. Andressa, can you please read the third question for us and answer it?
Sure. Let me see. What is the difference between fluency and proficiency in a language? So I think fluency is when you can express yourself easily and you can communicate in a way that the other people can understand what you're saying. And I think proficiency, it's when you really master that language and you it's like you're native, I guess.
Yes. You were talking about proficiency or fluency?
Proficiency.
Proficiency. Yes, I agree. How about you, Patricia? What do you think? What is the difference between those?
I think when you are fluent, I think you are a native speaker. But I think when you have proficiency, I think you can be a native speaker, but with more deep study in grammar rules, because sometimes I talk with some friends and sometimes they talk to me, oh, I need to be approved in proficient test, but they don't achieve because they aren't fluent and they don't have a deep knowledge about the grammar rules. It's very difficult.
Yes.
Sometimes people have a deep knowledge about the grammar rules, but they don't know they don't know don't have a fluency. It's very difficult.
Yes, I agree. What about you, John? Do you agree with Patricia?
Yeah, I agree with Patricia and Andressa. Differently, I understand how can say before when you can talk about something and other people in native country, neighboring English can understand you. And about proficiency, I don't know if the pronunciation is correct. Correct. Proficiency. Is proficiency. Sorry. I think is the people that have a capability to, for example, write articles in using formal language, following the rules, and like Andres say, the mastery in the language. I think that's it.
Yes, I agree with you guys. I just wanted to add that one day when I was finishing my course in English, I tried to do the CPE test. It's like certificate in proficiency in English, it's something like that. And I couldn't do that. Like I was able to talk, to speak, and to listen, but the proficiency test was really tough, really hard to pass. And it was, as Patricia said, it is difficult because you have to be very focused on grammar. You have to know a lot of words, a lot of vocabulary. That's why we had some courses before doing this test, like extra courses to make us know a lot of vocabulary. But even with those courses, I wasn't able to pass because it's really hard. But what I'm trying to say is that I think proficiency is when you study grammar. Like, for example, here in Brazil, people study letras, for example. So I think they master that. And fluency is like when normal people, they are natives, as you said. I think something like that. The fourth question, what is your opinion about level? Is it important to know your level of English? Andressa, what do you think? Do you know your level? Which level do you think you are?
I don't know. I used to study in an English course at Cultura Inglesa, but it was... Jura?
Yes.
Where?
I study at Cultura.
The fourth question, what is your opinion about level?
I used to do at Cultura Santo André.
You live in São Paulo.
Yes, the moment that I was living in São Paulo, I studied there for almost 8 years.
Me too. So many years.
Yes. Where did you study?
In Rio.
Rio. Oh, okay. Yes, because I think Cultura Inglesa is all over Brazil.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but no, I think it is.
Yes, I love Cultura. I used to love.
Me too.
I really miss my best friend.
Sorry.
Sorry?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
No problem. I was saying that the best friends that I have now, I made there. So
really?
The classes were very fun. I started with, I think, 12 years, and then 12. Yes, I think 12 until like 19 years old, something like that.
I started like 10 years, and I went studying through 17. I don't know when, something like that. I was going to do that test for Cambridge, right?
Yes,
the one you were saying.
Yes.
But it was too expensive, and I couldn't pay.
I paid and I didn't pass, so you can imagine my frustration.
I would cry a lot.
So sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's okay. I mean, I don't know my level. It was a long time ago. I'm 24 now, and I think my communication needs to improve a little. Like I don't use it in my day to day, so it gets rusty. But
yes,
I don't know. But I think it's very important to know your level, because then you can know where to invest your time and study. And you can say like, oh, I need to study writing, I need to study communicating. So I think it's very important, although I don't know my level, to know your level.
Yeah, I think it frozen here for me. I didn't.
Me too. For me too.
What did you say in the?
Is it my internet?
I think it is. What did you say in the last?
I said that I think it's very important to know your level, although I don't know mine.
Yeah. What about you, Joe?
I agree with Andressa. I don't know my level. I think is important to know because, for example, for a new job or new opportunity abroad, for example, you need to know your level because when you apply for get a new job, you need to talk, introduce yourself, something like that. And sometimes the companies sorry need to give for them proof of your level, and I think is important
Yes.
to know.
And we have a lot of tests here in Brazil to make sure that we know the level, like TOEFL. Have you ever done some tests of English or no?
No, I didn't do some test.
And you studied English before?
Yeah, I studied English for 2 years in about 2 years in Wizard, and after I stopped my study, but I always have a contact with English because I work with technology and I read a lot of articles, posts about technology, and I like to listen podcasts about technology and something like that. But my speech skill, I don't know if it's correct to say this, but I have difficulty with conversation, talk with people, and I start a new class with particular teacher, and maybe 2 weeks ago, and focus only conversation, but I need to improve my grammar, vocabulary, because it's so poor, my vocabulary. That's it.
Thank you, John. Patricia, how about you? Do you think it's important to know your level? Which level are you? You know your level?
Oh, I want to share with you a thing that happened with me.
Sure.
I've studied in Wizard and for 2 years or 3 years, and in this time there was an interview at the end of each class. So after that, I tried to another course to have a better conversation. And when I arrived there, a teacher did the test with me, and they said, "Oh, you are advanced." Oh my God, I'm advanced. But when you invited me, oh, let's do a class, let's do a conversation with several persons. I didn't achieve the level of this class because at Wizard I had like an interview all the time, so I answered the question. For them, you are advanced, but I think the level don't say if you can talk freely with relaxing, discuss your idea like we do here in TALKNTALK. It's very different because sometimes you do a test and the test say, oh, you are advanced, but when you are traveling, when you are with foreigners, it's very different.
Totally
So,
different, right?
Yeah, I think level is important for a class. Mm-hmm. For normal life, out of the class level, for me, it doesn't import.
Yes. Yes, I totally agree with you because sometimes when you are in a class, you have to know the grammar, how to make a sentence, to write that properly. But in the real life, sometimes when you speak with the natives, you say, "Oh my God, I don't know anything in English." It's the feeling that sometimes I have. we sometimes we think that we are like rocking. Sometimes even our word how can I say that, we cannot say a word, for example, sometimes. Yeah. But I totally agree with you.
I think when I'm talking freely on the streets with foreigners, I'm more confident because I don't have a fear. Mm-hmm. But in class, I'm more shy, and with me, it's the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, because the impression that I have is sometimes that the foreigners, they doesn't care about your level, like if you say the proper grammar or stuff like that. They only care if you are able to communicate with them or not, like if they comprehend you or not. Is the feeling that I have, isn't it? But as Andressa and John said, I think here in Brazil especially, we don't practice that too much. For example, my listening is way better than me speaking, I think. I can understand most of the things because I am always listening to American songs, for example. I'm always reading something, so it's better for us to memorize that. But speaking, I only know, like I know some platforms, but speaking properly is here on TNT. So because we are all here speaking English, but I cannot, like, for example, speak with my parents, for example, with friends. It's not something very common for us here in Brazil.
Yeah.
I think, Isabella, that in Brazil, we start the class without speaking. Mm-hmm. When I've when I started the Spanish class, I didn't know one word. And teacher, oh, this. And after 3 years, I spoke Spanish. In English, no. You start the class writing a lot, listening a lot sometimes, but doing several exercises.
Yes. I think we have to do the exercises to practice the grammar and stuff, but I think the best way is like to be in touch with that, like even reading a book, watching movies with subtitles, listening to music. I think I always say that half of what I know is based on movies and songs, and the other half I think it's from cultura because I really love that. Guys, the last question that I'm going to ask, because we are running out of time. I have to bring people back, but I would like to ask the 9th question for you guys. The phrase "to be fluent in English in 3 months." What's your opinion about that? Do you think it's possible to be fluently in one language in 3 months? John, you can start. What do you think?
I think
only if you
possible
don't sleep, you don't eat, anything,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, I guess is it possible to learn to you can learn you can communication in new in English, but fluently I think it's not possible for me.
Sorry, is it? I think it's freezing here for
yeah,
me.
sorry, maybe my internet have some problem. I don't know. You what freezing again? Sorry.
Now it's okay. No problem.
I don't know what you heard.
You said it is difficult to.
Yeah, because for example, I study English about 3 years and a half. I'm not fluent in English. I don't know. Has people that has a ability to learn something fast, but 3 months I have doubt about it.
Fast too fast. 3 months. Yes, I agree, Joe. Patricia, what about you? What do you think about it?
I think when you have a good background in English, you have opportunity to travel, you can achieve this, a little bit of this.
Yes, because
level.
the environment that you are in.
Yeah.
Do that.
I had the opportunity to travel to Belgium, and I didn't have a good English in this opportunity, but I think my English improved. Improved because I mean, the question it was, speak, you don't eat, you don't go out.
Yes. Based on what we have here, we speak good. I think it's good because we can understand each other, and we can listen, and we can talk with that. So I think we are on the right way. But I think it's difficult to be fluently in 3 months. Only if you study every day and you are in contact with, I think it's, and you, as John said, if you have the ability to learn a language by yourself, there's a lot of items involved. What do you think, Andressa?
I agree with you. I think it's very difficult. And I agree with Patricia. I mean, if you move to another country that speaks that language, I think you can get it more easily and you can improve your ability to speak and communicate. But in 3 months, it's so little. I mean, I didn't know it was that difficult to learn a new language because I was so little when I started learning English, so I didn't remember. But I think it's very difficult to learn in 3 months.
Yes, I totally agree. In the pandemic time, I was studying French in Duolingo by myself. And I just stopped in the middle and I was like studying at home, but it's so difficult. It's very, very difficult to manage to learn a language by ourselves, even if it's 3 months. I think time passed too fast to do that. Right.
Yeah, I agree.
So welcome everyone. Time flies. Bye, Patricia. Okay, you are learning French also, Patricia? I have to confess that I stopped it.
Yeah, in Duolingo.
Yes.
But I've decided to start a course normal.
Great, great. So welcome everyone. I don't know if everyone could manage to go to all those questions because me, Andressa, Patricia, and John, we couldn't. I think we had to split some. Pedro, how was for you the conversation?
These are very best conversations.
Did you like it?
Yes, I like it. And example, Fabiola, Aniele, and I don't remember Carlos. Okay, it's a very best talk with me.
Great, great. I'm happy that you like it. Fabiola, how was that for you? Your background is from Chaves, right?
Yeah.
I loved it.
It was pretty good. I really liked to talk to other people.
Great, great. Thank you, Fabiola. Danilo, how was for you? Your first time here?
It's my first time. My first time.
How was it for you? You were with Endo?
Yes, yes. No, very good. The Wendell is it's like a native. And Gustavo joined us, and Ariane speaking English more slowly, and I can understand it's better. But Gustavo has a big accent. It's more difficult to me.
Yes. Daniele and Gustavo, they are always here with me on Mondays.
Yes.
Hi, honey.
Hello.
Deborah, how was for you the conversation?
Which Deborah?
Deborah?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. It was amazing. We identified with each other, and like you, I learned French by myself as well. And I know it's difficult to manage your time and learning, time to listen in French, read the book. It's a lot of things to do. And yeah, it's my first time with you on TALKNTALK as well, but it was amazing. I've been Deborah, my Shara, and I think Renato, and I don't remember you either.
Okay.
great.
Great. I'm glad that you like it, Deborah. Last but not least, Hannah, how was that for you?
For me, it was very good. I stay with Elias, Igor, and Elisandra, and I hope they like it too. And I say for them, the good part of English is the other side of the family. Is with you, my sister, and I just trying.
Yes, it is. So, guys, I really wanted to ask for everyone if you like it or not, but that's why we have a form here that you can express yourself and your opinion about TNT. I'm going to send that for you. Just a moment. In this form, you can say how was the conversation. If there's anything that we need to do better, you just have to click here. And please, I ask you please to answer that because it's very helpful for us to continue improving the TNT. If something went wrong or you didn't like something, or if you like it, please share your thoughts. And also, I'm going to send the link of YouTube about this conversation that was recorded. And if you want talk about music again, oh, I will because I love talk about music. Here is the link of YouTube. You can spread to everyone that you know, your family, your friends, in the LinkedIn, Instagram. So our part here on TNT is to spread TNT because it's a really good place to talk in English. And I hope to see everyone on Mondays or in other hours and days because we have plenty of that. And hope you enjoy it. And have a good night, everyone. It was nice talking to you today.
Bye-bye.